Morning guys, welcome to the follow-up to my unboxing of the Under Armour Shadow Elite. What can I say? Yesterday in the UK, the weather started off nice and sunny, pretty much more like it is now as it's shining through the window. Then we had hailstones, then we had rain, and then the pitch was basically like a mud bath. And obviously I wore these new Under Armour Shadow Elite 2s. As you can see here, probably not the greatest idea. As you can see, they are covered in mud. I've tried cleaning them, but yeah, if you like your boots clean, tidy, I would suggest don't wear these in muddy, rainy weather, because as you can see from both of them, they're pretty now dirty, which is obviously a bit of a nightmare. As I said, I've tried to clean them, but if you're into having your boots clean, don't wear them in the rain. The boot itself, as you can see, carbon fibre sole plate, a very sort of smooth silicone material over the top of the toe box there, also on the lateral and medial sides, and then you've got like these rubber elements over the front of the boot here, with a prime knit, or not prime knit, but they call it intelli knit material, sort of from just above the toe box all the way back through the rest of the boot, one piece upper. Very comfortable boot. It's pretty padded inside. I wouldn't say it's super light by any stretch of the imagination, even with the carbon fibre. It's not certainly in the realms of your Adidas or Adidas X boots or your Nike Mercurials, but it's not far behind. And as I said, it's very, very comfortable. Although not straight out of the box, I would say that for the first sort of 20 minutes of my warm-up and pre-match routine and so on and so forth, I felt them a little bit sore across the top here. And not sore, that's probably a little bit too harsh. Just a little bit of discomfort after 20 minutes and striking a ball a few times, and obviously warm up, absolutely no problems at all whatsoever. They were really super comfortable. One thing that was concerning me was when you put them on, there's these holes across the top here. I was expecting the water and the amount of rain we had yesterday was just going to seep straight through there, but strangely enough it didn't, which was odd. When I took my boots off at the end of the game, I was expecting my feet to be soaking wet, but I didn't really notice anything different, to be fair. So as far as I was concerned, yeah, those holes probably just there for breathability, which is absolutely fine. Internal heel counter, but again, very padded, very comfortable. The insole is made up of this super soft foam. It's quite thick, probably adds a bit to the weight, to be fair, but to be honest, I wasn't too worried about that. It was super comfortable, which was nice. And as I said, yeah, a pretty comfortable, in general, a very comfortable boot. Very pleasantly surprised with this one, got to be honest. I did notice that I tied them up, and then after sort of probably wearing them for about 10-15 minutes, I needed to retighten them. They could have probably done with a bit of a runner's loop maybe, or something for that extra lockdown, but when I retightened them, they were absolutely fine. Obviously you've got a very good spring back. It's a speed boot from the carbon fibre that's in there. Again, so that was nice, a nice pleasant surprise. Also, which surprised me as well, the pitch was obviously horrendous come sort of like towards the end of the game. And one thing I did notice was that there wasn't too much mud or anything sticking to the bottom, kind of a bit like the anti-clog from Nike. Obviously completely different material and nowhere near the same. But yeah, I was expecting obviously lots of mud build up and it to all gather on here, but quite surprisingly it didn't. So that was nice. These rubber elements on the front, don't know what they're for, don't know what they're supposed to do. Did they make a difference? No. If they're supposed to be kind of along the lines of a bit like the Predator, and to give you an extra bit of power and so on and so forth. I can't say that it did that by any stretch of the imagination. I did see some reviews, or I did see someone review about the studs being long. I wouldn't have said that by any stretch of the imagination. I've compared these to a couple of other pairs of boots I've got, and these studs actually aren't that particularly long. So I am actually going to give these a go on AG, or for the vets team when I play for my veterans side. I'm going to give these a go. Obviously they're not going to get that dirty as well on there. Well, hopefully not. So yeah, I don't think they're that particularly long. Not compared to some other boots that are obviously out there. I compared them to the new Predators that I've got, and the new Predators, if you line them up, obviously you can't measure them, exactly, but if you line them up next to each other, the Preds are actually longer. Not by much, only a couple of mil, but they are definitely longer. So yeah, what can I say about this boot? Apart from the fact that I wish I had worn them yesterday, because they absolutely look a state now. I am kind of a bit OCD when it comes to boots. I like things nice and clean and tidy. But that's by the by. If you love carbon fibre like I do, and I mean, look at that as a sole plate, it is absolutely mint. You want something a little bit different from a Nike or an Adidas boot, by all means, I would say I think these retail for £200, although you can get this particular colourway roughly for about £150 at the moment in the UK. I got these in my normal UK 9, which is a US 10, which fit and length was absolutely perfect. So yeah, if you can get a good deal, you don't mind your boots being absolutely bladdered in mud and dirt. If you play in wet weather conditions or muddy conditions, go for it. Why not try it? They do come in a black colorway, which I kind of wish that maybe that might have been the better option, but never mind, it is what it is. As I said, lockdown's good, comfort's good, I can't fault them at all. This material on the front here is very soft and pliable. When it got wet, it wasn't skiddy or anything in that. If anything, it actually made it kind of a little bit sticky, which was a pleasant surprise as well. So yeah, these rubber elements here, these super light luminous green things, I don't really know what they do. Did they need them? Probably not. I guess it's for a little bit of rigidity, which is obviously fine. But yeah, they don't actually add anything beneficial to the boot whatsoever. It's just a pretty damn good, comfortable boot. So as I said, if you love a bit of carbon fibre, you want something a bit different, by all means, give them a go. I'd definitely try them out, especially obviously with the carbon fibre sole plate. Definitely worth a go if you fancy it, guys. If you've got any questions about the boots, or as I said, you want me to try anything else, please let me know. We have got hopefully coming in the next week a pair of Adidas Crazy Fast Pluses, so watch out for that review. But thanks again for watching, guys. Smash a like, and as I said, if you've got any questions for me on any of the boots reviews that I do, and please just ask questions. But again, a pretty solid boot from Under Armour. Didn't really know anything about them. These boots came to me, recommendations and so on and so forth from people saying Under Armour is pretty good. So when they were an option, I thought I'd give them a go. Thanks for watching, guys. Speak to you soon. Sorry about the sun. It's decided to make an appearance in the UK today. Have a great Sunday.